Hello, myself Mr. Amit Kusnare. Here we are going to analyze a given portal frame by using stiffness method. So first step is to find out the KDA of the structure. KDA of the structure comes out to be 1 because just we have to consider joints. So A, B, C are the joints. So at A, B, C we will find KDI. So as unknown we are going to treat as theta B. So let us take theta B equals to D1. Next step is to assign coordinates. Assigning coordinates means just consider the just assume the direction of D1. We have assumed D1 as clockwise. Next, consider a restraint structure. Restraint structure means make all the joints as fixed joints. So here A, B, C are the joints. So make all the joints as a fixed joint and apply a loading. So because of applying loading, now we are getting a fixed end moments. Writing down the fixed end moments for the beam is simple, but for the column we have to be more careful because when the load is applied on column, we have to draw a deflected shape. This is the deflected shape I have drawn. Next, to get this deflected shape, that means here I have drawn a straight line. To get this deflected shape, I have to press over here. Okay, to get this deflected shape, I have to press over here. I have to press over here. That's why I have to apply here clockwise movement. I have to apply here anti-clockwise movement. So anti-clockwise here we have taken negative, clockwise here we have taken positive. So when the load is applied on a column, we have to draw a deflect shape. Based on this diagram, we'll come to the direction clockwise or anti-clockwise. This diagram is drawn because of loading. So just at D joint we have taken at this is B joint. B joint we have taken unknown. So this is AD1L. This diagram is drawn because of L stands for loading. Action in the direction of 1 due to loading. It comes out to be this. So both are anti-clockwise. That's why I have taken. This is going clockwise. This is going clockwise. So it is positive. And this is going anti-clockwise. That's why negative. So just take addition of this. So we are getting this here AD1L. Now come to the next diagram. So apply here D1. Apply D1 means, so just consider joint B. Joint B is the unknown. So forcefully pick a joint B and rotate it in a clockwise direction. Rotate a joint B in a clockwise direction because D1 we are assumed clockwise. So if I draw a tangent over here, so theta will be equals to 1. Now to get theta equals to 1, I have to apply moment of magnitude 4 by L. To get theta equals to 1 at this position, I have to apply magnitude. I have to apply a moment of magnitude 4 EI upon L. Here EI of this column is 2 EI. So we are getting this moment. Next, half of it will be transferred to the next joint. Half of this with same sign. Half of this with same sign. Next, here will be K11. First alphabet stands for the position. This is the first position, and second alphabet stands for because of. Of course, this diagram is drawn because of application of D1. So this is 1. K11. We are getting this. Of course, in this example, there is only one unknown. So to get one unknown, we are required to solve only one equation. Next, write a stiffness matrix. Just with the stiffness matrix will be only K11. Next, consider joint B. So this is the equation AD1L plus K11D1 equals to AD1. Now just put the values over here. Remember, AD1 will be equals to minus 5. This part is important. AD1 is minus 5 because at joint B, this is the overhang portion and is forming 5 into distance is 1. It is forming a anti-clockwise movement. So applied movement at joint B because of this overhang comes out to be anti-clockwise. That's why we are taking it as a negative. So suppose if the overhang is on here, the overhang is on left side, that's why here it is forming anti-clockwise movement. Suppose the overhang is on the right side, then it will form a clockwise movement. At that time you have to take a plus sign, that is plus 5, but here applied moment is on this left side, so it is forming anti-clockwise movement. That's why we are taking it as a minus 5. From this equation we are getting value of d1. Next, just we are required to get the values of moment at every joint. So I am going to find MAB. To write this equation, again I will come to the diagrams. To get MAB, so this is A joint. So just we have considered these two diagrams, that is restraint structure and application of D1. So this is MAB, this is going anti-clockwise, that's why we take negative minus 1.875. This is MAB, this is going clockwise, so we will take it positive. This is multiplied by D1. So we have written the equation for MAB, we have got the answer, that is plus, that is clockwise moment. Now next, do the calculation for MBA. Again, MBA is nothing but this one, plus 1.875, and MBA here is 2.667 multiplied by D1. This is MBA. After that, come to the MBC. To write this equation, again go to the two diagrams. So this is MBC, this is going anti-clockwise, that's why I take negative minus 26.667, and this is going in a clockwise direction, plus EI multiplied by D1. You will get MBC. Next, to get MCB, just consider again these two diagrams. So this is MCB, it is going clockwise, so plus 26.667 plus EI upon 2 multiplied by D1. So you are getting MCB. To draw Bendewine diagram, draw such diagram and show such curves. Next, come to the moments already we have found out. So MAB, AB is clockwise, so the show curves like this, clockwise. BA is also clockwise. BC is anti-clockwise. CB is clockwise. So show the curves like this, and of course BD is a clockwise. Now the arrows below baseline, take this as hogging midpoint. Here these two arrows are below baseline, so take it as hogging midpoint. This arrow is below baseline, that's why take this also as hogging midpoint. Now draw Bendewine diagram. To draw this, just first of all draw free BMD and overlap on that is support BMD. Of course, to draw a Bendewine diagram for the beam is easy, but here to draw a Bendewine diagram for a column, just I will give one trick. Here this is the moment MAB, so moment applied is a clockwise moment, so apply clockwise moment, so it is pushing on this side, so we are drawing a diagram on this side. Next, come to this is a MBA, this is the moment, this moment going in a clockwise, so it will push in this direction outside, so we are drawing this diagram outside. Next, apply sign convention, that is this is the inside part of a portal frame, inside take positive, outside take negative. Likewise, you can complete a bending moment diagram.